What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Onney, the CEO, and I'm back with another week, another fire segment. In this episode, I have somebody that's presenting something that's always fresh, always fly, and always next level. So I need you guys to buckle up your seatbelts because you're now plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box. Now, you guys know I love to have people from all walks of life manifesting outside the box in their passions. And tonight I have a young man that is doing just that. So without further ado, I want you guys to give it up for Brandon of Next Level.
Hey, thank y'all. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
So I know who you are, but for those that are listening and watching, because we're everywhere. We're in Ghana, we're in Atlanta, we're in Louisiana, we're everywhere. So tell us who you are, what you do, and what brings you on the couch.
Yes, indeed. My name is Brandon Stewart. I represent Next Level Automotive. We're an automotive company that specializes in customer repairs, insurance claims, car shipping restoration, car sales, anything that's related to any kind of vehicle, car, boat, bus. We take care of that for sure.
Now, where are you from?
I'm born and raised Houston, Texas.
Okay, H-Town.
Southside to be exactly.
So what made you... Obviously, you have to have a love for cars.
Definitely did.
But what made you decide to turn that love into a business?
Giving my ideas away for free and seeing that
people are using them.
Yeah, for sure, and using them to a point where it looks good. So it let me know that people were still coming after that, asking me like, "Man, what would you do to my car?" That kind of situation. So you get that enough, you kind of realize like, "Oh, look, I can really do something with this and actually, live off of this versus going to work like I was doing at the time."
But speaking of that, I was just about to ask you, now, what were you doing before you jumped out and started your business?
Working at the movies, slanging popcorn.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, baby. Well, let me tell you, believing in yourself and betting on yourself sure changed the trajectory of your life.
Definitely did. Thank God.
Yes, thank you, God.
Shando.
So I've noticed that you guys do everything because, I already told you on the side. Once I realized who you was, I'm like, man, I'm going to need your services.
I got you.
So you guys do everything from the wrapping of the vehicle, y'all buy vehicles, y'all sell vehicles, and for those that have little less than favorable credit, you also have a finance company in place that can work with them and get them on the road again.
Definitely. Even for the credit challenge, we got you.
Yeah, well, I said a little, you know what I'm saying?
We got you.
What was your aha moment?
Man,
honestly, I know you said when people started coming to you.
For sure.
But that's when you probably got your download or your understanding that, man, I should be walking in this gift because people keep coming to me. But it's one thing in knowing that you have a gift, and it's a different thing in acting on it.
For sure.
So when I say what's your aha moment, I want to know where were you, what was that moment in your life when you decided, okay, I'm finna go all in?
Honestly, when I got laid off from my last job, I was transitioning. I was working at the movies, I had another job, call center. So I always salute people working regular jobs because I was doing it. But I feel like God told me, like, I'm trying to tell you what your gift is.
Do you know that sometimes He will tell you to move in operating your gift? But if you don't listen, He'll make it to where you have no choice. And
I had no choice. Literally, as my last option. I kept getting laid off, and I wasn't doing nothing wrong. I just was getting laid off or fired for company mergers. I'm like, you know what? God is telling me so. I finally say, you know what? I'm listening. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it your way. It's not my way.
And since then, what was some of the things that you can look back on and say you've manifested with believing in yourself?
Man, just being in locker rooms and around players, the people that are like, that I see on TV that I would think never like a gift of just working with cars would get me in this position. You know what I mean? Being by people who are just like ordinary people, but knowing that they trust my vision and allow me to bring their project ideas into reality.
Right, because even when it comes with wrapping a vehicle,
for sure,
it takes a certain eye to be able to create that art on that vehicle. Exactly. It's not so simple as just printing a print screen and throwing it on there.
For sure.
It's talent, definitely.
And definitely, because a lot of people, they have like the means, but they don't have the vision to bring those means to reality. So being in a position, the person that's trusted to do that, I'm thankful for that every day.
I like that. Now, once you started doing business, not just fiddle faddle.
Right,
How did
right,
that
fiddle.
change the course of your decisions?
I mean, I think it just really just made me realize, like, man, I gotta really promote more, let people really know, because you know, a customer here and there is great, but I want everybody to know what we do, what we represent, and the kind of services we can bring to people, not just locally but nationally.
Nationally,
So
because I'm sure people come all the way down just
No,
to be
for
able
sure.
to get your services.
Yeah.
'Cause I've seen some of your work, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, if I show my son this page, he'll be like, no, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
We gotta level up. We going to
Hey,
next level.
Yeah, got to, for sure.
So when you started, did you have a support team in place, or was it just one man deep?
Honestly, it was me and one other guy who just believed in my vision, and of course my mom. Like, you know, she's one of those people like supportive.
out to mama.
Shout out to mama.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out to her. But I mean, she definitely believed in what I believed, and she didn't know how to. I'm the first entrepreneur in my family, so she didn't know how to guide me per se, but she supported me just in anything I wanted to do.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, you being in the automotive industry, there's a lot of new trends.
Always.
Smart cars, electronic cars, and all those things. How do you feel about the automotive industry change and the shift, and where do you see it going?
I mean, it's limitless. I go to an event every year in Vegas to keep kind of abreast of what's going on and what's coming out new. So I think that just like with anything else, you have to always be open-minded to change. Whether you're a teacher, a doctor, things are always forever evolving, new things are coming out. So in my industry, I have to do the same thing, study, see what's coming, what people are into. Some things last, some things don't. Some things are just fads. But still, you have to be receptive when somebody calls and asks you, they like, do you know about this? Like, yeah, I do.
Now, one of the things, because Teslas, electric vehicles that you have to plug in.
Yes.
So I hear a lot of people talk about the benefits of having these cars that are not gas operated, but what they don't talk to you about is when you have to drive far distances, how you have to map out where the charging stations are, because you just might get stranded.
We're working on 2 right now, and it's just a nightmare.
So what do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I think personally, like, electric is good for local driving. Personally, I feel like if you're going to like long distance, get you a Tahoe or something you can drive where you have to worry about that, because just trying to monitor your mileage through battery is wild to me. Like, nah.
Now, what's your take on self-driving vehicles?
I'm not for it. Like, I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. All I picture is that movie, I think, with iRobot, with Will Smith, when the robots just went nuts and started doing their own thing.
Yeah.
I just picture being
But
trapped.
I keep seeing like videos
It's
of
here.
those type of cars.
It's here.
It's just we're not using it yet.
Yeah, but Tesla allows you to do that, like self-drive. You can literally be in the passenger seat eating a sandwich while it drives you.
I'm good.
I don't want that. I want to be in control.
I'm scared of my car has the park assist where I could just push a button and take my hand and it'll parallel park for me. It makes me nervous.
Me too. I'm in the industry and I'll still be like, nah.
You go get the car off the showroom floor and too scared to use any of the features.
All the features cool, but now let me do this.
So what do we have to look forward to from next level?
Man, I'm just big on trying to make sure we expand, and I want to be a brand to where when you see it, you know what it is. Like when you see like the Apple logo, there's no question about what that is. So my vision is to have our company be a brand like that, to where whenever you see that name, that logo, you know what it represents and what it stands for.
All right, I like that. Now, what heavy lessons have you learned? Because people always want to talk about the ups of
for sure.
jumping outside the box and starting a business. But me as a business owner, I know that for every win, there have been some L's that no one knows about.
For sure.
So what heavy L's or lessons, because we're not calling them losses, we call them lessons.
100%.
So what lessons have you had to learn in your journey in being a business owner, expanding your brand, and working with customers?
I would say pace yourself and trust the process. If you have an inkling or you feel like something should go away, believe in that, because a lot of times you're good, especially I believe in the higher power, and I believe that we are communicated through that way. So listening to that and following through with that, because a lot of times you're not wrong. Like when I started this vision, everybody wasn't for it, but then later you see how people kind of transition to like, man, that's kind of cool, that's catching on, they like the style. So like, see, I just got to put the work behind the thoughts.
It's very important to trust your own vision.
Got to.
Because if the vision was for everybody else, they would see it.
Exactly.
But he gave you that vision and for you to nurture and bring to life. And there's somebody out there, it's another brown skinned boy out there that have an interest in cars, but don't realize that you can actually make that interest, that passion, a business, a way of life, and make it a part of your lifestyle and what you offer to other people. And that's something that you were able to do, just believing in yourself and stepping out there. And really, it took God to give you that little push, but since getting that push, you haven't quit on yourself.
At all. And every day it's not going to be a great day, but you have to know to pace yourself and just take the good with the bad and maneuver and manifest with it for sure.
So are the team that you have in place now, is it a large team?
I consider large based upon our business size. So we got probably like a 10 to 12 man team, just in and out between different projects and contracts that we work with. So with that, we can turn around cars, like at least 3 to 4 cars a week easily, depending on how bad the damage is and what we have to do on a project.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fast and efficient.
Oh yeah, you gotta be. That's the only way to make the money make sense.
I love good professional black business.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah, you got boss man.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because I got a car I need you to look at. We'll talk about it after the show. Okay.
I got you.
Now, have you been able to work with industry professionals direct one-on-one? And I see you shaking your head. Yes. So how does it feel?
It's a great place, but it's also like a seclusive place too, because keep in mind some of the direct jobs that you get, you're still behind the scenes, because keep in mind when you're working for large corporations, you're the point of contact, but you're not necessarily getting the credit for that. You get the payment, and that's all I really care about. But sometimes the bigger corporations take the credit for it, but they have the platform, so I don't care as long as we get our payment.
Clear,
hey man,
okay?
hey man, again.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit. Now we talking about your business. Who is Brandon?
Man, a believer, a faith walker, somebody that's trustworthy and just hungry to keep striving to get more and do more.
Now, what was your dynamic growing up?
Single parent home for sure, definitely in church and all the choirs.
I don't know why I knew that, but keep going.
Yeah, because I said to God about 5, 6, 7 times.
It's okay if you keep them in the mission, you can't miss. Okay,
you're always there. Just exploring the world early and didn't even know how good I had it until later, looking back, and the kids that I grew up with saw like how they live versus how I grew up and what I experienced. People I know from a child that haven't even left Houston, and I've been all over the world. You know what I mean? So that lets me know, like, dang, I'm really blessed and fortunate. Mama working 2 jobs just to make things make sense. Didn't know she was doing that much just to have me experience things and not know what it's like to struggle.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mom. Boy, we make that struggle look so easy,
I'm telling you,
right?
I never knew.
Yeah, because, I got 3 grown adult sons, and life is life.
Oh, man, life be life.
And it kind of gives them a whole new appreciation for me, almost.
For sure.
Because it's like, Mama, man, I wish I was a kid again.
They didn't know.
I'm like, me too.
Yeah, me too. hey, for real, it's costing more now.
This is costing more.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you navigate, how do you juggle being a businessman, still having a personal life? Because sometimes in business, we know that they don't give us grace for the human experience.
Man, listen.
And when you have so many contracts on the table, life's still lifing.
No matter what, nobody cares.
So how do you juggle that?
Honestly, I find safety and comfort in music. That's one of the things. Like, even as a child, I didn't realize that was my place. But music, like certain music, like Sam Cooke, that's my go-to artist to listen to, because it's a time where you can listen to music where music was music. It was authentic, no matter what was going on. They were battling civil rights movements, but they still were making music that was amazing. So if they can get through that, I can get through my battles for sure.
Right. Now, you're a hard-working man.
Yeah.
So as a hard-working man who was raised in a single-family household, single-parent household, how do you practice your self-care?
Man, I like going to the nail shop.
Okay,
sure.
shout out.
Yeah, I like going
Love
to
a
the
man
nail
with
shop.
some clean fingernails.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I saw Tupac the way he got played in that movie. So, ooh, your nails dirty. I said, never me. Never me. So I like going to the nail shop. I like to get my haircut every week too. It's kind of one of those things where if you look the part, you feel the part. So even if there's nothing going on, if somebody sees you wherever you are, like, they ain't look kind of dusty this week. Nah, you don't catch me dusty.
Right, even on a bad day.
Even on a bad day, it's a good day.
Dust me up.
Outside don't mess the inside.
So I love it. Now, what new trends are some of your favorite trends in the car industry? Because I'm really trying to dig into next level.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm in love with the whole rap idea. Like, rap came and changed the game, and it's still evolving because they got different color schemes and ideas. So I still love the rap. That's one of those things I think that really came in there and turned everything upside down.
Now, H-Town specifically
Yeah.
is really big in the slab
For sure.
industry.
Definitely.
So have you had your hand in some of these slabs we see?
Only like supply, like, doing interiors for some of them.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like, we market per se to the slab culture. I love the slab culture. That's where I'm from. But we don't really market as much. But we welcome all jobs for sure. So yeah. So not too much with us, but I mean, we there for y'all. Y'all need it in the slab culture. We here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like again, like I was telling you guys, they buy cars.
Yes.
They sell cars.
Yes.
They fix cars.
Yes.
They wrap cars.
Yes.
And they even got somebody in place for questionable credit.
There we go. We'll help you out.
Yeah, so I see you have a next level shirt on. Do you have a clothing line
Yeah,
too?
man, it's funny you say that because I brought something for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so because you on the next level too.
Y'all know Nate love the gifts.
Yeah, that's for you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you,
Yeah.
because this season everybody needs to be going to the next
Yes.
level.
Yes, it's a
Thank you.
mindset.
And this is a perfect size for me.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna have to sport it on one of my shows.
Okay, send me a picture. Yeah,
You know I will. Okay, I love it. Thank
Yes,
you
yes.
so much.
Yeah, so we do the apparel too. That was one of the things that I think that was customer inspired. People was asking, man, I want to wear the shirt too. I'm like, oh, I never thought about selling them. So they kind of started that trend for us.
So you actually have merch in
In the store, like caps, whatever. We got that.
I love it. So actually, I want to share with our viewers and our listeners that you have multiple platforms if they want to find out
For
like
sure.
how to find you.
For
So
sure.
you have a personal Instagram
Yes,
page that's
yes.
at Big B. That's BEE 713.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all can click follow on there.
Yeah.
And also he has an Instagram page specifically for the business. Next Level Automotive.
Yes,
so
indeed.
you can scroll down that page and see some of the work he's done. Follow that page as well. Do you answer your DMs?
I definitely do. And
Slide
love
into
people.
them DMs and
Slide,
ask whatever
jump.
question you need to ask.
Yeah.
And then if you need more information, you can also go to his website, which is nextlevelautomotives.net.
Yes.
And you can see some of the cars that he specializes in. So, he wasn't slick shade and slabs.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when you go to the Next Level website, you understand why
Yeah,
it's next
yeah.
level.
No shade, no
and then
shade.
so you also have a Facebook page for our Facebookers, because I'm still a Facebooker.
Oh, yeah, I like Facebook.
So you can go to Next Level Automotive there and stay up to date on his posts and content.
Yes.
So is there anything in particular that you want to share with our viewers and listeners this evening?
For sure, definitely. Anybody that you have your dream, please chase it. Believe in yourself. Go all the way. If they discourage you, keep going. Believe in God. Believe in yourself more.
Now, do you guys have a location?
Oh yeah, we have a physical location.
What's your physical location?
7315 Ashcroft Suite 110, Houston, Texas 77081.
That's right. You guys can hit the rewind button if you need to, so you can catch what you might have missed. Because we want you guys definitely to pull up and support his business.
Please,
because
yes,
I am
indeed.
proud.
Thank
I get
you.
excited every time somebody else comes sit on this couch and share their goals and share their dreams and take advantage of the opportunity to be on a platform to promote
sure.
what they're
It's
doing,
important.
because you're not just inspiring others, you're inspiring me.
Right.
And to a certain degree, this is my therapy. This is like my
understand.
therapy. This is a reminder to me that, girl, you can keep going. Because there's some days that I might be having a
feeling
little
it.
self-doubt,
Right.
but it'll be somebody that comes sit on my couch to remind me that your vision is bigger than you.
Keep on going.
It's bigger than you.
Keep going.
Don't quit.
That's
You're
right.
on a precipice of something awesome. And
That's
so
right there.
I just want to be able to give you your flowers and tell you that you are on a precipice of something awesome.
Thank
so
you.
I would definitely be sending some clients
Yes.
your way.
Hey, we love it. Yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
you know,
Thank
and anybody know when I say I'm gonna send you some clients, they be like, girl, I show God, show this good.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that I've served my purpose.
Yeah, there you
know
go.
what I'm saying?
There
so
you go.
if I can't do nothing else but connect a few dots, I'll be
Man,
grateful for
and
that.
that's powerful.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
that's so dope. That's so dope.
Yes, indeed.
And so I definitely, I want to thank our viewers and our watchers for just being a part of our community, for being plugged in, tuned in, and tapped in to everything we have going on. I want to remind you guys, make sure you follow my new homie, my new friend Brandon, because he's going to help us stay on that next level. That's you know what I'm saying? I think I might have to upgrade the whip.
Hey, let's go.
Or maybe add one.
Hey, that too. We got a mobile number too, so if you have any questions.
Yes.
832-803-5841. Call, text, we available.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I want to remind our viewers and our watchers that today's segment has been powered by Next Level. They're doing major things right here in the city, so you make sure you can Google them. That's what I did, and I found all kind of information. So I was doing my homework.
Hey, okay, I love it.
And I want to let you guys know that we are on multiple platforms. You can find us on Third Coast TV, Hip Hop Streets, iHeartRadio, Google, Spotify, Apple, Anchor, iTunes. Man, we are everywhere. Find a platform that works for you. Follow it. Join the conversation. If you like what you hear, I would love for you to come and join my personal community over on YouTube at Oustide the Box with Onney. Click the subscribe button. Also click the bell notification so you'll be notified when we drop new content. We have over 130 episodes available. So, hey, scroll down. There might be someone that you know or a story that just might inspire you to step outside the box. Because that's what we doing in this season.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It just makes me feel all warm and gooey inside. Yes, indeed. So I want to thank our viewers and our watchers, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for my shirt. Listen, people don't know. When y'all bring me double cup love, he came in with the, that's like our thing, double cup.
Gotta have
you know what I'm saying? So
sure.
he came in bearing gifts. Y'all know I love the gifts. My size medium large. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But one thing people know is I will rock your apparel. I will be a walking billboard, okay?
I love it.
So thank you for trusting the vision.
Yes,
thank you for coming to sit on my
you.
couch.
Man,
and let me get all in your business.
Man, get on in there.
Okay. I'm all in the Instagram, the Facebook, the website. Just a good time. Just a good time.
Yes,
so thank you for coming to have a good time with me. Is there anything you want to leave our guests with today?
Man, hey, I'm reachable. Anybody need some encouragement? I love to inspire people. So let me know I'm here for community, church, out, hey, whatever. I'm here.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all keep on going to the next level. I'm your host, Onney the CEO, and you are plugged in, tuned in, tapped in to Outside the Box.